morning everyone, welcome back to this little London vlog. If I look exhausted today, that is because I am. Because I had the biggest, most intense author day ever in London yesterday. And I'm still not decided whether this vlog is going up first or whether the Bookfest vlog is going up first. I actually think the Bookfest vlog might already have gone up, so if you haven't seen that already, go check it out. It was intense. It was a lot, and I feel like everyone who was there needs to get a t-shirt that says I survived Bookfest 2025. But I'm about to head out into London. I'm meeting my friend Alessia and my agent Kira for lunch, and then I'm going to go to a cafe and get a little bit of work done, and then me and Alessia are going to go and see Hercules. So I'm very excited for today. It's going to be a lot less full on. It's hopefully going to be just a nice day out in central London. I have another day out in central London tomorrow with my best friend in the world, Dee, which I can't wait for. So come along with me. I'm about to go and get the train. Now, I don't think I'll ever be completely confident in getting public transport in London, or anywhere, really. But I'm significantly better than I used to be. I used to almost have a panic attack before getting on any public transport in London. Now I feel marginally better about it. Will I always still choose to walk instead of getting like the tube or a train though? Yes, I will. But that's just me. I think my gran instilled that in me, is like, if you can walk it, walk it. So this might be a bit random, but I'm passing Trafalgar Square and I've got 25 minutes until I need to meet them for lunch. And there is a Waterstones down here. So I thought, why don't I pop in and see if they have copies of A Fate Forged in Fire that I can sign. So we came into this Waterstones when we were doing the proof drop back in March, I want to say. So they should have some copies. Let's see if there are. I doubt it's going to be on a table because this is all brand new fiction and mine has been out for a couple of months now. But potentially still in new sci-fi fantasy, maybe? Let's see. Okay, well, good/bad news. They don't have any copies because they sold them all. And they have more on order. So yeah, no signed copies there, but they maybe will have soon. Let's just walk through Trafalgar Square, why not, since we're here. Get you guys a nice little touristy view there, because I don't know if I'm going to be coming this way with Dee tomorrow. I think I can very quickly get across the road. There we go. Paul's going to watch this and be like, oh god, my wife is running into traffic again. So I've made it to Pizza Express, this is where we're having lunch, and I plan on writing in Olenstein, which is there, and my agency's offices are there, so they're coming from the offices for lunch. I walked a lot yesterday though, so to be honest I'm quite happy I don't have to walk. So I've had my coffee I keep calling it Olenstein. I don't actually know if that's how you pronounce it. And I've been trying to work, but honestly I think I'm too tired, and not having noise cancelling headphones is also not helping. It's pretty loud in here. We're right off of Piccadilly and the door's open because it's so warm. So I don't think that's helping matters. So I was trying to do something for the graphic designer, because he is putting together a lovely kind of, it's the same guy as who did the map design for book 1. The map's also going to be in book 2, but we're also going to have the family tree of the Dorcathians, who are the royal family, and then also the dragons. And I do have a lot on my world building document, but it's so detailed that I don't think anyone but me would be able to untangle it all, because there's a lot of dates, there's a lot of numbers, there's a lot of dragons, and a lot of people. And I think for ease, we just want to do, like, for instance, I have like generations, and then I have like, if there's 5 siblings, I have who they are all married to, etc. And I don't think we want that. I think we want to stay quite streamlined to who's like wearing the crown in those moments. So I actually think I'm gonna have to knit to Waterstones. Going back there after yesterday feels like a crime, but it's literally the closest bookstore. So I think I need to do that and just get a notebook, because I don't have like a piece of scrap paper. I have a pen, I don't have any paper, and I think I literally just need to hand write out with like lines, like very easily, just like names and then lines and then who was born to who and who had what dragon, etc. Because it's just, I tried to do it in a Word document. I literally spent like 45 minutes doing it on a Word document, and I was like, this is making no sense, because without the lines to like visualize it, I think it's going to be really hard for the designer to not have questions about it, and I want to make his life as easy as possible. So I think I'm going to do that. And because I'm not really, my head isn't really in the game for writing this afternoon, I did send a few emails. I think I'm maybe going to walk to Foyle's books, because that's like a 10-minute walk away, and then also Forbidden Planet, and just see if they have any stock that they would like me to sign. And if they do, great, and if they don't, that's not a problem, and I'll just circle back here and come and get Alessia, because I have just over 2 hours. So yeah, I think if I go to Waterstones, it'll still take me a little bit of time to kind of draw out the family trees and buy the notebook, and then walk to Foyle's, walk to Forbidden Planet, and then come back here, and that should be the right timing. So I think I'm going to do that. Okay, they're bound to have a notebook I like here. I'll grab one, and then I'm getting out of here because it's still very busy. There's some more over here. I just want a small one, so this one could be something. It's not that expensive. This might be a winner. Although I quite like this one too. This one's a little bit quirky. Quite like that. I think they're both unlined. Oh no, this one's lined. I prefer lined. Oh, I might get this one. This one's cute. A bit whimsical. Okay, I have now completely changed the plan. So I was going to go to Foyle's and Forbidden Planet, but then I thought to myself, tomorrow I'm going to be down near those 2 stores anyway. And the one place I kept saying yesterday and the day before that I really, really wanted to visit was Daunt Books, because it's the one bookstore in London, well, I'm sure it's not the only bookstore, but one of the big bookstores in London that I still haven't been to. Oh, there's like stuff falling away. It's disgusting. Like from construction. What the fuck's that? That's horrible. Anyway, it's one of the big bookstores that I haven't visited, and at Bookfest yesterday there was a lot of people with tote bags from Daunt Books, and I really, really want one of the tote bags, and I don't think I'm going to go there with Dee tomorrow, because it is a 30-minute walk there and a 30-minute walk back to Piccadilly, but I have 2 hours, so I grabbed a notebook from Waterstones. And now I'm going to head to Daunt Books. I'm going to try and do my like little bit of work there. I don't even know if there's anywhere to like sit down there. This could be a terrible plan, but we're going for it anyway. We are walking down Bond Street anyway, which is one of the most expensive streets. You can see there's Cartier, Tiffany & Co. All of the kind of, it's like the very expensive shopping district in London. It's a really nice street at Christmas actually. They do a lot of lovely Christmas lights here. Okay, I made it. That was an absolute trek, I'm not gonna lie. So Daunt Books was a little bit of a fail. It was very busy in there. They didn't have any copies of my book, which I knew they wouldn't anyway, because they're a very literary store. I did just managed to snag the green tote bag that I wanted. I got the very last one, like they took it off of the display shelf for me. So I'm glad I got the tote bag, but that was a walk. That was like a full 2 kilometer walk in the heat, and my back is aching from carrying my backpack. At least I don't have my case. But I don't need to meet Alessia for over an hour, so I don't really want to just walk back, and I still need to do the friggin' family tree. So I found this place, which is just across the street from Daunt Books. I think it's called 31 and Grind, is it called? 31 and something? But it's very cozy. It's got like this downstairs like basement area with couches, and it's really nice. So I actually think I'll get a little bit of work done here. This is it, their little basement. I don't know, it's so cozy down here. It's a bit of a vibe. Like, it's lovely. Ordered myself a little orange juice because I didn't want another coffee, and then I've got my new notebook and I'm gonna get to work. Okay, that was actually a very productive 45 minutes in there. I got the clan family tree done and sent off to the designer. Still need to do the dragon family tree, but that's gonna have to wait. I think he'll be able to get started on this because I think that's why he was emailing me. He was like, you know, we set a date for the end of October for delivery, but we don't want him to be rushing. And obviously he's got other projects on the go as well, so the faster I can get the stuff to him, the faster he can start. So I think at least he can start with this. Hopefully it's clear enough and he won't have too many questions, but we can always go back and forth a little bit if he needs some more info. But I'm happy to have that to him now. And also happy to have my tote bag from Daunt Books, but I'm just now walking back down into central London and meet Alessia. We are Grand Circle. I mean, beautiful paintings. Are you dragging your hand along the banister like the main character?
I'm basically matching with the
You actually are. like I have been in London all day.
Yeah.
That is exactly what I look like right now. We're waiting on a train, so I thought I would update with Hercules thoughts. It was really good. I really liked it.
We are sorry that the 22:11 Thameslink service to Gatwick Airport is delayed by approximately 24 minutes. This is due to a shortage of train crew. Passengers for London Blackfriars, London Bridge and East Croydon, your next fastest direct service is now expected to be the 22:21 to Horsham, departing from platform 2. Please make sure you have the correct ticket to travel on this service. Passengers for Gatwick Airport, your next fastest direct service is now expected to be the 22:26 to Brighton via Gatwick Airport, departing from platform 2. Please make sure.
Never mind, Hercules was great. That's the longest train announcement ever. But yes, disembodied voice. We know that that's why we are waiting on a train. Yeah, Muses, fantastic. Hercules, fantastic. He had great arms and a great voice. Meg, amazing. She'd studied the cadence of Meg in the movie and nailed it. Hades was great too. Alessia didn't like the fact that he was wearing red instead of blue. It was a thematic choice that made sense. I really liked the little spirit things. That was interesting. A little bit. That was nice, visually nice. They changed a lot from the movie though, so I can see why some people are like slightly not disappointed, but like, oh, it wasn't the same, because it's not the same. It's adapted for the stage. I loved it. I think if you like Hercules, go and see it. Almost the entire audience was just millennials who had clearly, like us, wanted to go and see it. But yeah, it was fantastic. Thank you for watching all the way to the end of this vlog. I'm going to end it here before she starts her whole spiel again. Subscribe, like, bye.